Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode 134, Divinity Original Sin, Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. So last episode, we came across Meridino and his ghost, or Meridino's ghost, not Anna's ghost, but anyway, Meridino's ghost, so I guess Meridino is dead. We progressed Frederick's Bloodstone quest. We also progressed Slaves and Masters. So right now, I currently have the filter of the Fearless Imp. I created two just to see if I would ever use another one for another reason. Anyway, oh, interesting, I locked it up again. Anyway, so we are going to go back to... I thought I got that already. You know, you're really starting to piss me off.
Another one for the collection.
Alright, anyway. We have the Bloodstone now. The one that we actually are supposed to have, even though the one at the Goblin camp counted, which I think is yet another bug in the game, but anyway. I'm gonna leave the Imp up there right now. So we've learned that if we give him the Fearless Potion now, he'll go off and kill kill Frederick. So we won't be able to do this part of the quest, at least this part of Frederick, so I don't know if it's going to be one or the other, you know. Are we going to be able to just give the Imp the potion and let him go, or... and let him kill Frederick, or we save Frederick and then that's the end of it, or can we go back and release him, or if we save Frederick here, will Frederick remain here and the Imp will kill him here, or will Frederick go back to a camp and maybe the Imp will find him in the camp later? We'll see. Looks like Frederick ran out of time. He's dead, and even the Bloodstone can't help him back. Well, now this presents a big problem. So, that's not what I want to do at all. So how to avoid that from happening? Well, that sucks, because that changes things quite a bit, and I don't know how far back to go. Alright, so... at this point, we found the Bloodstone. We found a recipe describing how to brew the elixir. Did we brew the elixir? We brewed it, so there's not going to be a change here. This sucks. They brewed it there too. God damn it, man. I hope I have one before this happened. We have the elixir brewed. We haven't given the elixir to... so I don't see how this would change it.
Shouldn't have done it. Bad, bad, bad.
I don't see how this could possibly be a change on it. I think I have to do this before I brew the elixir itself then. Because this doesn't seem like it would change it. Because I didn't do anything different at this point. All I did was kill Meridino and pick up the Bloodstone. So either finding the recipe triggered it, or finding the, or creating the actual potion itself triggered it. But Frederick's already dead. So I can't... Bless, man, this pisses me off. Let's go back. How far do we have to go back? Fuck me. Bless, I had to have created every fucking one of these saves, didn't I? Alright, looks like here we have not created it. We have found the recipe, but we have not actually created the potion yet. Alright, let's try this one. So this will tell us whether or not it's the creation of the potion that causes it to progress from this point. So he's already dead. So is it just finding this room is this what's killing him? Just walking in here and finding the recipe? Alright, before we walk back in here then, let's go back here. God bless, I'm gonna have to do that entire section. Why would he be dead at that point? I mean, there's no way it's just time limited. He's been there the whole game. Is he dead already here? How can he be dead here? This doesn't seem right at all. At all. Like, this makes no sense. I mean, that makes no sense to me. Why is he dead? Why the fuck is he dead? Can it be timed from the time you see him? Is that what it is? It really timed? Maybe I couldn't go do the flower yet? But if I do the flower, then I can't get...
Hello! Frederick's in pain! That blasted imp!
So... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna bust open this with the magic block just to walk into it and see if just opening this gate causes him to die. I don't see why it would do that. It just makes no sense for that to happen since you have to come in here to do this.
The wizard's study, is it? I doubt he'll mind if we help ourselves to any goodies he might have left behind.
I don't see anyone here to stop us in any case.
This annoys me to no end, man. I am pissed off about this whole situation right here. I left that damn pointer there. I can just teleport back and forth. I wonder if that's...
blasted him.
So he doesn't die there. So does killing the flower cause it then? I wonder if it's just killing a fight, like getting into one single fight causes it to happen? Alright, well, here we go. This is just going to be an episode of me backtracking, trying to figure out how to avoid this from happening. Fuck me, man. This is annoying as fuck. Why doesn't she say anything? Oh, we already have it. Dead. Okay, well then that's not it. So then it has to be picking up the notes, right? Well, I did magically unlock it. I didn't use the key to unlock it. Maybe that had something to do with it? Alright, let's unlock it. Unlock it. Go in.
The wizard's study, is it? I doubt he'll mind if we help ourselves to any goodies he might have left behind.
I don't see anyone here to stop us in any case.
Okay, so let me come out here.
Blasted him.
Okay, he's still alive there. So it has to be picking up the notes then that causes it. Okay. So instead of picking up the notes... Alright, so we know here he's alive. Fuck me, man.
Meridino loves to read, but you've got to be quite sharp to find his secret literature.
Okay, so we'll go in here. Fight Meridino again. Okay. We won't pick up anything at all in this room. We'll just go straight to fighting Meridino. Let's see if it's got a message here. Okay, go here.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Okay. So let's just pick up the bloodstone.
Ah, what have we here?
It's got to be the bloodstone Frederick is so desperate for.
Alright, so we found the bloodstone Frederick wanted. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and do the fight.
Hold your tongue and listen closely. Maradino the Omniscient will lay all bare.
Okay.
Stance of the stalwart! Spirits of water, show your strength!
Can't see either of these two, huh? To waste 2 to get there. I still can't see either of them. How can I not see either of them at this point? Ah, fuck you, man. That's bullshit. I call BS.
No guts, no glory!
So getting caught in this fucking room sucks. You can't do a fucking thing in the goddamn room. And now you just get burning and get killed coming out of it. I mean, see that? That is such bullshit.
Adrenaline!
That is such bullshit. Where is her fucking potions at?
I abandon all limits.
We will all perish!
Why is he feared? He should be immune to fear. Oh, he's not in line of sight of the leader. I guess. Shit. Great. Yeah, he's gonna get his ass handed to him. All this because I started inside the goddamn room. Every bit of this is because of that. 100%.
Shield me! I am powerless to protect myself.
Gods forgive this transgression.
Oh, what the fuck that thing's doing? Alright.
Faithful arrows, seek your target. Like releasing a cat amongst the pigeons.
Yeah, I don't have her soul sap on here.
So...
How could that happen?
Oh my god. Complete mist. Nice, he healed me.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
He is absolutely resilient to everything that I'm doing. Nullified resistance has failed. Soul sap fail. You know, what's the point if I can't do anything to the major mobs, apparently? Knockdown failed. Finally, something that froze him. Well, that didn't help me. Whatever. It made no sense.
I needed that. Ah.
The time of your death is at hand.
Yeah.
That ought to hurt!
Wow, that thing had a huge distance, didn't it?
Fiery clutch!
All the way to my boot soles.
What the fuck was that? Jesus, man, what the fuck was that? I mean, that fight was so different. No one rezzed though, that's kind of funny. The other fight I had 2 rezzes, and the other fight seemed much more controlled. Alright, save this. Alright, we have the bloodstone. This guy should still be alive. There's no reason why this guy shouldn't be alive. Okay. Okay, so finding the recipe for the Fearless Potion causes him to die, even if you find the Bloodstone. Ridiculous. So, I guess it is, you get one or the other. Because now,
That blasted imp!
if I go in there and find the potion, get the recipe in the potion, what happens to the imp? Okay. So, Frederick
Can you hear
is
me?
alive here.
Hello? Frederick's in pain.
Alright.
Frederick must be on his way as soon as possible. He is the goddess's chosen acolyte, and his mission is of the utmost importance.
Alright. We may... Did I already pickpocket him once? I think I did. Pretty sure I pickpocketed him already.
The Bloodstone? Give it here, come! Frederick wants to march back to the Immaculate Temple on 2 strong legs.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I think it's better to keep this stone for ourselves. A healing relic seems rather useful, not to mention valuable.
We can't ignore this man's suffering for our own benefit. Keeping that stone would be a terrible mistake.
Look, I need that stone if I'm ever going to cure myself of this broken heart. How can you deny me that, after denying me in so many other ways?
I appreciate your keeping that bloodstone in hope of curing my lovesick heart, but I promise I'll get over you on my own. Give Frederick the stone.
No, we'll do as I say.
What do you mean you're keeping it for yourself? That's Frederick's stone. Frederick's rights. Like a bigoted grandfather serviced by a kindly immigrant postman, you'll realize the error of your ways sooner or later.
What is this mess? What the So he didn't have a broken leg the entire time? He was faking it? We decided to keep the bloodstone for ourselves. Are you fucking kidding me? He just walked away from us. What the fuck is that? Forgiving and vindictive. She gets forgiving, he gets vindictive. They both want to be forgiving. Yeah, they do. What was that? I mean, seriously, what the fuck was that? So we don't even want to get to this point. We just want to go ahead and give it to him then. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. He just gets up and walks away.
Let's give him the stone. That leg of his is in bad shape.
It certainly is. Luckily, we were here to help him out.
Ah, bloodstone. Goddess's chosen mineral, and the cause of and solution to Frederick's current trial. Frederick thanks you, stranger, though now he must go show that imp the force of his righteous fury. Don't mind if Frederick does.
As powerful as it is sinister.
Frederick is healed, and he doesn't
I feel better already.
thank you for that. But you spoiled a precious starstone. Only
Why
a
are you
heart
all
of
moving so
blackest
fast?
Black could suck dry the gift of the goddess.
Why are you all moving so
Prepare
fast?
to meet your demise.
Well, we definitely don't want to do that. So is he going up here? Alright, so we opened up the room. It used the bloodstone. He's not happy about it. Seems like he's coming this way to deal with the imp. Definitely looks like that's what's going to happen. I'd like to beat him down there, though. Alright. Here goes Frederick. Frederick's still slowed. I guess Frederick just doesn't stay. not get ahead of ourselves here.
No, no, no! Shouldn't have done it!
There you are, you beast! How dare you treat Frederick that way?
Oh no! Yox is sorry, Master. Yox shouldn't have done it.
Are you ready to meet your foolish maker, slave? Ah, almost as satisfying as the goddess's love.
And then Frederick attacks us after this? This ungrateful motherfucker! Are you kidding me? You son of a bitch! I thought maybe he would go back to the village or something, you know? Maybe he would
Rather
open up
like
something?
a lightning rod, aren't you?
But Frederick's like, fuck, man.
By the heart of the gods of frost!
Finally, tripped him up. How is it that you're always not able to backstab? You're always in the position not to do that. Okay, so how did this work out? We gave the bloodstone to Frederick to heal his broken leg. He immediately left to find his treacherous imp. The imp's master killed him in a rage. And we picked up all the equipment that was on him. So we picked up how much XP here then? This is 1517590. So that seems like just not the way to do that. I thought for sure healing Frederick would cause him to go someplace else and be appreciative. And maybe it still can. Alright, so let's go back and tell him not to go after the imp and see what happens there. And see if he's hell-bent on attacking us.
Oh, and why should I? That little mongrel tried to kill Frederick.
Okay. So we want Frederick to win here. Alright, Frederick wins.
Ah! Frederick will either have committed himself to the deep or learn the secrets of eternal youth before he'd let that happen. Stand aside.
As powerful as it is sinister.
Frederick is healed, and he does indeed thank you for that. But you spoiled a precious starstone. Only a heart of blackest black.
Like falling an anchor.
The gift of the goddess. Prepare to meet your demise.
And then he goes back there. So it feels like he's supposed to try to attack you there, but they're scripted to deal with the imp first. Alright, so now we need Roderick to win. Which may take quite a while. So this is a very buggy quest. And I'm holding out hopes here that somehow we get Frederick to go away and we meet him again in the game someplace else, maybe? Maybe even the imp too. But I don't know if the programmers are going to have enough foresight to let both of them go and then encounter them again later. Alright.
Now, Frederick will either have committed himself to the deep or learned the secrets of eternal youth before he'd let that happen. But you've got a point in any case. Frederick will take his leave then.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
Frederick is healed, and he does
I feel
indeed
better
thank
already.
you for that. But you spoiled a precious starstone. Only a heart of blackest black could suck dry the gift of the goddess. Prepare to meet your
The heels are
demise.
really dragging here.
So yeah, he goes directly into combat. Okay, so... Okay. Interesting.
Ready?
Notice how he's not anywhere near the point where you can backstab him.
The only harvest in a frozen land. My victory!
May I be valiant as the lion of summer.
Okay. So...
Treasure! Sigurd's beard, what a find!
We gave the bloodstone to Frederick to heal his broken leg. Once he was healed, he attacked us. Don't know why that got turned off. Where's our pyramid at? Be on the right guy would be. Okay, so that should mean the imp's no longer here? Well, he's here.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. No, 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 no. Bad yokes. Bad. No. No, 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 bad yokes. Very bad. Shouldn't have done it.
So... let's see. That should be more experience doing it that way. Because you get to talk him out of it. So yeah, it was more experience doing it this way. 1526590. So yeah, that was about 11,000 more experience. But now, was it latest research? Was that the one that did it? I think it was the latest research. Alright, so if we pick this thing up. Ha! The potion is complete, and not a moment too soon. I fear the monster is growing bolder by the minute, and soon she will be nigh unstoppable. She lingers in the shadows, eyeing me eightfold, sizing up my succulent flesh and salivating. My life is a waking nightmare. As ever vigilant, I remain lest she appear where I least expect her, poised for the attack. But one sip of this elixir of courage will fortify my every limb and nerve. I'll poise my mighty heel of justice above her minuscule but abominable frame, and in one stomp of my mighty boot, the arachnid threat will be neutralized. Free will, Marandino, be of her reign of terror. Free at last. I must remember this most complex formula, the fruition of night upon desperate night of experimentation, in case one of her 1,000 sisters determines to take up her abandoned throne in the corner behind the commode. Elixir of courage, combine 1 apple and 1 pumpkin. So we have no no update. Now we have the filter of the fearless imp. This potion will turn even the most lily-livered imp into a valiant hero. But that will not matter, will it?
Shouldn't have done it! Bad, bad, bad! Shouldn't have done it! Shouldn't have done it! No, 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 no! Bad yokes! Bad!
Okay, so that is that. This seems like a very dissatisfying way of handling things. I mean, that just sucked, honestly. So we did pick up a new weapon here. We have to compare the XP though between this and the other way we solved this. Okay, so let's take a look at what this is.
What's that gleam?
Staff of Imagination. 1 bodybuilding, 1 constitution, blitzbolt. This very powerful magical object can make your dreams come true, as long as you dream of destroying everything in your path. Rumor tells that the mysterious mage Solomontan used a part of his own mind to make this staff, hoping it could become the greatest creation tool of all time. But all it dealt was destruction. Not terribly. We did get some better drop here.
The 7 grant abundance.
These 2 might be a little bit better.
Lucky find.
We got the bow. Oh, that's right. We got the bow last time. Okay. So let us take a look at these. Our master. Wand, fire elemental. Perception ring. Crossbow. Speed ring. Save this. 1526590. So going back to where we ended the last episode here, before I found out that we had fucked things up, or potentially have fucked things up. So yeah, this is going to be so if we go back out there, we're going to find out that Frederick's dead. We know that. So this means that we're supposed to come over here and tell the imp, and the imp's going to go over there and kill him anyway. And I got a feeling this is going to be less XP by a substantial amount.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. No, 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 no. Bad Yox. Bad. Oh, my friend. You'd give your only elixir of courage to a cowardly little Yox. Yox will never forget this generosity. Something's happening. I feel like climbing a tree. No, a mountain. I think my blood's turned to whiskey. I think I could slay a dragon. I think I could face Master.
Oh, he still has those? No, there's no way he still has those, right? Did I give those up? He has more of them. Interesting. We gave the potion to the imp, and he gained the courage to escape the cave. Oh, what? Where's the other triangle at? Oh, she has it. Fuck me. Really? So somehow he had more of the rotten eggs in his inventory. That makes no real sense because they pickpocketed him, so how does he have more? So we know if we came out here he's dead, right? But he'll be alive here. Oh. Okay, so we don't get to see him kill him.
Master!
crawling like
My
a rat
master!
here.
Cold and dead! Taken before his time! Well, I'll just be on my way then.
Now this is valuable.
Okay. Looks like Frederick ran out of time. He's dead, and even Bloodstone can't bring him back. We gave the imp the potion to the imp, and he gained the courage to escape the cave. Okay, so this solution, 1526460. It is 90. It's 150 less than the other solution. But the other solution allowed us to use the Bloodstone, and we have the Bloodstone, and a used Bloodstone. However, the other solution takes away the bow here that we picked up. But we did pick up a speed ring. Alright, I don't know which way to go. I mean, I don't really want to lose the XP. Fuck. I don't really know which way to go here. And there still might be XP for picking up stuff. No, maybe not. I mean, okay, let's take a look at this again. So we have a 1 perception ring with a lot of resistances, but we lose a dex. We lose a stat by picking this up. I mean, I can't see the resistances being worth the loss of a stat at all. Like, I just don't see that. Unless it's got something special, or you just have to have it. I just don't see this being that good, other than the fact that it's purple or pink. Pink. I mean, I just would not want to do that, so that's just not beneficial. And this is whoop-de-doo. This is just to add to the collection of shit that you're not using. And this is another whoop-de-doo item. This could have been good. I mean, this is great for Bear Daughter. But useless for the most part. And the speed ring, though. The speed ring... Now, see, this is where the exception to that rule would come into play, is that speed may trump a double statted ring. See, this is immune to burning. Immune to frozen. It's good for her to be immune to stuff, though. I'd like her to keep that. So that would be a ring that I would have to put in place of his other ring, which is this. So he would have intelligence perception, and I'm looking for intelligence on him to get my spell down. One of the spells, the storm spell, I think. I don't know if I have it. Where did I put that on here or not? Have I even? Yeah, I have it. Plus 11 to use. So if I put that there, then that would cause... Yeah, we'll get a low intelligence. And then you gain this, but that's just loot. I can just do that. I just can't see this being... I mean... We go back to here and take a look at this again. I mean, the bow is good. I mean, the bow's really good. And what else to be? Oh, we picked up a crossbow from there. It's not terrible for Bear Daughter. Again, that would be another piece for her. So the question really is the bow worth losing 150 XP? That's what it boils down to. Is it worth losing the XP for that? But yeah, that's what it is. It's still there. That's XP. Fuck. Is it really worth losing the XP for? I mean, you can get equipment in the game at any point, and just because it's good doesn't... I mean, you might come across better right around the bend. You're never going to get that XP back. I mean, there's only so much XP in the game. So... And I don't think there's any other way I could have done this. To avoid that. So... 5, 4, 6, 0. 5, 4, 6, 0. Did I have made that? Oh, I put that. No, this is. I think I read the XP wrong. I think I read the XP wrong, didn't I? So that's 1526590. 15254. I did read it wrong. So this is much more XP than I thought. Alright, so we're looking at over 1,000 XP now. Shit. Okay, so no, we're not gonna do that. Shit, and shit. Alright, so going back to this mediocre loot. So now I really have to make the decisions on where these are going. Are they even useful? I mean, I just don't see me using either of these on these two characters. I'm not going to lose that in the speed. It's dual stat, so no. This is all going to go to Bear Daughter or Wolfwrath, every bit of this. Yep, every bit of it. Where did the staff go? Where did that legendary staff go? What did I do with that thing? I had the wrong goddamn thing on the entire time we were doing that. Where is the fucking staff? Where is it? There it is. Staff of Imagination. Alright, so that just goes to the homestead. There's no point in keeping that. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this one. I'd rather have the fucking bow, honestly, but it is what it is. So I have to go back, and now I need a craft on it. Alright. Alright, you know what? It might be time to just go ahead and create one of these right now. Combine this with the bowstring. Got the speed bow on the first try. That with another bowstring. What is it? 199, 113. I mean, 113, 199. Yeah, that, and then go ahead and toss the soul on top of it, and then go ahead and give it an earth. Some earth damage. Let's send that over to Scarlet. And Scarlet. Okay. So that's gone. bowstring. Okay, so now we get to go through the whole mess of picking things up again. We have the Weresheep recipe, a recipe describing how to forge Weresheep armor. Keep your finest sheep's wool from me, will you, father? I'll show you, I'll show all of you, Weresheep armor. Take a lock of the finest seasoned undead ewe's wool, and the page is ripped, and you cannot discern the missing text. To increase your resistance to all things unfair. Oh, and I think I have to go back to the elemental. I think that happened afterwards too, didn't it? I may have to go back and kill the king again. Alright, latest research. You. Adventures. The Adventurer's Field Guide, Volume 20, a hunting handbook concerned with all of the possible and several impossible ways there are to skin a cat. The Adventurer's Field Guide, when worst comes to worst and you're down to your last pair of breeches. Don't forget where leather comes from. Animals, strip their hides and use your knife to turn them into something useful. The Legend of the Weresheep. We found a recipe for making Weresheep armor. We need to fire Weresheep wool within an elemental forge. Okay. Please just pick up the fucking items, I swear to God, man. Hail attack skill book. And that was one of the good masters, so we're gonna hold on to that. Keep that right here. Okay.
I guess someone else got here first. More junk. I guess someone else got here first. Fortune!
What in the world? What did I have on? That's what I had on. Okay.
I feel better already.
You son of a bitch. The fucking drunk ran out right as I fucking opened that up. Fucking drunk. This annoying fucking mechanic. So that sucked. I recall getting more from that. Death punch. That can go away. That can go away. John. Okay. Magic scroll. Earthquake. Infectious flames. Summon undead decapitator. Lower resistance. Horrific scream. Death punch. You know what? We'll just hold on to these for now. For the hell of it. Okay. Miradino's Stormy Nights. We'll go through Miradino's stories again. I like them, so let's go ahead and try some more. A retelling, I guess. Nothing gave the young Miradino quite such a fright as a thunderstorm. The booming, the banging, the flashing, the fury. It was enough to drive any lad utterly mad. Fortunately for Miradino, he was in excellent company, for his father's dogs felt the exact same way. To prevent the whole brood from nervously chewing their own paws to the bone, Canine and Youth were confined to a deep, dark cellar during times of storm. The dogs calmed, and young Miradino with them. There they remained, snug as bunnies, until the storm passed. So I guess that sets the stage for him liking to being underground. Miradino's devouring greed. Miradino had had enough. His mother had been baking sweet after delicate sweet from morning till noon. Yet she had expressly prohibited him from trying even the tiniest crumb of her creations. She'd holler and holler as he cried, but only the words, "not for you," and "terrible," and "must promise me," reached his ears between his banshee-like wails. Imagine it. the boot of the matriarch pressed so firmly upon his neck, and those sweets just lying about, untouched by his appreciative lips. But Mirandino was no tyrant's thrall. No, no. He devised a plan to steal into the kitchen while the she-devil of the kitchen went to the outhouse to relieve herself. In less than an hour, she had dashed out, and Mirandino had dashed in, stealthily as a gorilla, determined to take what had been denied to him. Mirandino had already shoved the fourth little pastry into his mouth when the despot returned. She screamed out and rushed over to our young revolutionary, and without ado began a beating him about the back. Amid his pastry-addled cries, Mirandino could only make out such meaningless phrases as rat poison and dead by morning. Let her have her little cookies, decided Mirandino. Later that evening, after having been forced to swallow no small amount of charcoal by way of punishment. They tasted terrible anyway. Alright, Mirandino. Mirandino and Mom. Stealing Mom's cookies. Alright. Mirandino's cold bones. It had been nearly 3 months since Mirandino had seen green. Day after day he gazed from the windows of his father's home, waiting for the torrent of snow to cease. After many weeks of cold, Mirandino grew impatient. Who was the winter to decide how long to stay and when to go? Shouldn't a wiser fellow, say Mirandino himself, for instance, make such an important decision? It was settled. Mirandino himself would clear winter from the land, and its denizens would laud him as a hero. He swathed himself in furs, and, broom in hand, set to the task of sweeping every last snowflake into the bin. He worked for many long hours, but whatever progress he made would quickly be reversed by constant, gentle powdering from above. Mirandino wailed. Mirandino stamped. He glared into the gray-white sky above him, pointed a finger straight into its colorless mass, and swore, "You will pay for this." Okay, maybe that's the makings of a mage. Makings of a mage. Alright, let's see, I think we have another book over here. Backpack, maybe. That one there. Okay. That's pretty much useless now, isn't it? I wonder if I can use it. I can't combine it, can't do anything with that thing. Mirandino's secret files. Written in pompously ornate hand, this book is teeming with a gentle current of eager magic. They will sing Mirandino's praises for 1,000 generations. I have learned how to enter the cave of Gungnir, the Troll King, and have imbued this very tome with the necessary spell. In the future, I need only bring this book to the ray of light that pierces the magic mushroom ring, and Gungnir's treasure will transform from granite to gorgeous gold. Alright. Surprised that doesn't give an update. Mirandino's heavy rains. After a particularly vivid dream, Mirandino was struck by an unshakable idea. His lair ought to be tucked deep into the earth, away from prying eyes and bothersome vagrants. And so he set out with his shovel, prepared to dig himself a palace worthy of one Mirandino to the power of 10. He would sit, he imagined, sultan-like among his earthly pillars and muddy servants in his hidden mansion. Sky dwellers, he scoffed. What do they know of my ways? Late into the night did Meridino dig, but trouble brewed high up in the much maligned sky above Meridino. First, a droplet landed directly in Meridino's proud, unshifting eye. In the span of a single blink, Meridino's fortress to be was under attack by a million ceaseless, dewy soldiers. The great hole he had intended as the foyer quickly filled with a swirling miasma of water, mud, and failure. Meridino trudged back to his father's house, disillusioned by the sky's ill intentions. He would have his revenge, this he swore. Yeah, he's just, you know, he just wants to be in a cave. there's that. Just wants to be in a cave. The Witch and the Beast. The Witch and the Beast. Deep in the forest there lived a witch called Yar Germain. Her beauty and intelligence were unmatched in the realm, and at an age of 32, Yara Germain decided to spend the rest of her life in the solitude of the forest. Legend has it that she befriended a mighty spirit who lived in the forest, and that she became his lover and gave birth to his child. Sadly, Yara Germain's newborn boy was ugly, and looked more like a beast than a man-child. His whole body was covered in brown fur, and as the boy grew up in the forest, he looked more and more like a terrifying animal. He killed innocent people who ventured too near to Yara Germain's hut, and so she decided to end her son's pitiful existence. Once the spirit discovered what she had done, he strangled her. Now he haunts the area around Yara Germain's hut, with the spirit of his son beside him. Well, I hope they actually put something like that in the game so I can see it. Otherwise, what's the point? Meridino in his matchbox. As a child, Meridino was fascinated by the ephemeral dance of the flame. Prohibited from tinkering with his mother's matchbox, Meridino nevertheless dreamt of the day he'd be able to master a flame of his own. When he began his studies into the arcane wizarding arts, he came upon a spell that quite fascinated him. Ignia Capul, it was called, and it promised to introduce his supple, growing mind to a world of magical fire. Meridino studied the spell long into the night. As the sun crested upon the horizon, he determined to try what he had learned. Carefully, precisely, he spoke the words on the page. A warm sensation came over him. Was it the fire of knowledge, the power of the academic flame within him? No, it was his very hair, blazing and burning, ever higher, into the early morning. Meridino shrieked, and dunked his head into his basin. He never attempted the spell again. So I guess that's why he's not a pyromancer. Okay, we have Meridino's secret files. That concludes this section again, I think. Yeah. Alright, so... yeah, that took a long time. So yeah, sorry about that. We had to go back, redo everything over because it just didn't do it the way I thought I was going to do it, or the way I wanted it to do it. So we'll go back to the Elemental Forge and see if I have to kill the king again. I'm not sure if I have to go back there. Actually, I should be able to tell that. Yeah, I have to go back there. So we're going to go back to Harborheim, do that, and then check out the Troll Cave, I guess. Alright, later guys.